¿Cuál es tu nombre, amigo?
Giovanni. No, mi niño se llama Pablo.
¿Cuántos años tienes? 5 años, 6 años, tienes 6 años. ¿Tú vas a la escuela?
Pero yo, por abajo.
¿Cuál es tu nombre, amigo?
Yo me llamo Juan Andrés Samaniego.
¿Juan Andrés Caballero?
Juan Andrés Samaniego.
Samaniego, sí. ¿De dónde naciste, Juan?
Aquí.
¿Aquí, en Loja? ¿Tú vas a la escuela también? Sí, es tu amigo, atrás. Es tu hermano menor. Claro. ¿Cuántos años tienes? 6. ¿Tú tienes 6 años también? 9. Claro. This is San Sebastian Plaza in Loja, Ecuador. Loja is about a 5-hour bus ride south of Cuenca. This plaza is also known as Plaza de la Independencia. On November 18th of 1820, Lojanos, citizens of Loja, gathered in this square to declare their independence from Spain. This is Calle Lourdes, also known as La Calle de las Artesanías, Street of the Artists. And what's notable about it is that all of the original 19th century, early 19th century architecture has been preserved. If you just look at the colors on some of these buildings, it's really amazing. Standing in Plaza Simón Bolívar, dedicated to none other than Simon Bolivar. And each of the 6 Greek columns that you see in the background represent one of the 6 countries in his Grand Colombia plan: Panama, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia. Simon Bolivar was killed before he could realize his plan. Nonetheless, he is regarded as Latin America's most revered hero. This is Plaza San Francisco, and the church in the background was originally built between 1548 and 1564, and then in 1851 it was destroyed by an earthquake, and it was rebuilt by the Franciscans. And that dude on the horse in the background there, his name is Alonso de Mercadillo. Alonso discovered Loja and a couple of other cities in Ecuador in 1548. I always find it very interesting when you see these Spaniards, basically these war heroes, as the center of attention in a religious plaza. Clearly this guy's an important figure in the history of Loja, and one of the most famous conquistadors in Latin America. A lot of the people that are worshiping at this particular church now and hanging out around this statue, I mean, their descendants were killed by this guy in his army. So I don't know. I always just find that it's a contradiction to me. It's very strange, but that's history. What are you going to do? That's the main cathedral there in the central square in Loja, and it was originally built in the 16th century, but then rebuilt in 1851. And I guess the original construction was in wood, and they switched over to marble. Supposedly the main image inside that church is the Immaculate Virgin, but I just went in there and I don't see it. the Iglesia Santo Domingo on Plaza Santo Domingo. It was built between 1557 and 1600. And if you look really close at the spire next to my head, you'll be able to see that it has a lot of Gothic architecture. Very interesting church. Very old church as well. 1557. You can believe that. That edifice in the background is called La Puerta de la Ciudad, the door to the city. And believe it or not, it was built in 1998. It's actually a replica of a fort that was delivered or was constructed by King Philip II in 1571. Loja was considered by the Spanish to be a very, very strategic point. It was a gateway to the Amazon, number one, and it was also a good pass-through for the La Conquista de El Dorado. And now it actually, inside there's art stalls, and you can go up into one of those towers and get a good view of the city. And I guess there's a museum in there, and yada yada yada. I'm standing in the top of the tower, La Puerta de la Ciudad. And this is what the city of Loja looks like from that vantage point. Enjoy.